No. Oh, there it is. Okay. I have no idea how this mic sounds. I've never listened to it ever. But let's see what happens, huh? Oh wait. Nope, it didn't actually change because it's do that. Okay. Hold on a minute. Not great, but it's okay. Sounds a little Xbox Live and peaks a bit. Okay, are we still there? Okay, good. All right. Um. Okay. Is that any better? It should be peaking less. Sounds like I'm back playing video games in high school. Awesome. Very muffled. Interesting. Feeling as cool as hell. Yeah, check it out, right? We can hear the beginning of sentences now. Yeah, I mean, let's see here. Yeah, I got to tweak it around because, like, if I'm going to be working out, I don't want it to be just, nonstop me breathing into the mic. So I have to figure out, got that classic fishbowl muffle going on. I feel like I'm about to yell at you in Call of Duty. Interesting. Interesting. I guess you guys can tell me if this ends up being and just like hear the whoosh of breath already. No, I mean when I breathe, I don't see it. I don't see any muffle went away when you stepped back. Really? Hmm. Maybe you need to move it away from your mouth. Off to the side. How's that? I think I need to. If I do that though, I have to turn it up. Oh, it's cutting out. Ah. Okay, if it's cutting out, then just the range is bad. Cutting out back here. Looks like it's transmitting properly. Better quality, just quiet. Okay. Well, I can, here, let me, how's that? That's probably louder. Good, getting better. I can back the mic even further away. Again, I'm worried that I'm just gonna be pops a bit. Oh, we got popping, huh? It's quiet but better. Sound like an aerobic trainer in gym doing a class. Okay, we're getting closer. Sound like an E3 presenter. Perfect. I'm gonna prowl around, talk to you about this new game. But wait, we've got so much more to show you. Be a sweet spot just to the corner of your mouth. Well, let's see what here's the instructions. Oops. If it let me know if it keeps popping if I get away from it, like now. Uh okay, well I don't know where I put the instructions. I was so frustrated at Windows for just refusing to accept any inputs from this. Like okay, so the first time I rebooted, Windows just wouldn't let me drag up the volume slider for the mic at all. Oh, you guys probably can't hear the, no, should be going. I just have so many volume sliders, I can't. Huh? Wait. Did that F everything up? I think it may have. Huh? What? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Ugh. Now it's just not even getting the feed Now it's just not taking the feed, like it's not taking the line in anymore. You guys can't hear the game right now, right? How did plugging in a mic break that? God, you're kidding me. We heard it for a bit? Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You're kidding me, man. I think Windows might be this busted. Yeah, it just completely killed the other input. It just won't take it now. It just doesn't even show it as like reading output. Why is Windows so fucked, man? Yeah, it's just dead now. I promise you, you're okay. It just muted it. Windows just decided to mute it. This fucking happens, man. If I plug in another audio input, Windows will mute everything else, and it also just won't work. It just stops working. Even sometimes it starts working when I unmute it, but it doesn't appear to be the case this time because I'm still not getting levels from it. Yeah, there can be audio being sent into a. Oh, it's on now. It's coming through my mic. You're hearing it through my mic. See here. Do you hear the game audio fully? It's gone now. Yeah, because it was coming through my mic. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic. Did you hear anything while I was waving my hands? Bocant, thank you for the sub. It was the mic, yeah. Yep, because OBS doesn't even recognize that there's like a thing there, or Windows doesn't even recognize that there's audio coming in. I have audio coming in on line in, and that's worked just fine forever. And I added a mic. I added this mic, and it stopped working. Yeah, the mic took away game audio. Computers should be able to do line in and mic at the same time, but nope. Nope, Windows decided one or the other. I've had this problem with my machine too, where I try to use line in and mic at the same time, and Windows will just turn one of them off, or the shitty driver does it. The problem is I'm gonna have to reboot to get it to work again, because once it goes dead, it just never ever comes back, which is so frustrating. I think it might just be the garbage audio drivers, like onboard audio, Realtek garbage. I can just use the feed from my capture card, which is nearly identical. It actually will be well, it won't have the compressor on it. Yeah, it's just not getting any levels at all. Just refuses to. Won't do it. All right. Okay, I can just do this. Just put it quiet. All right, fuck it. Oi. I think my theory is that Windows is trying to avoid creating a sound loop where you have like a mic, like audio cycling through an input source and then also outputting. But yeah, it just arbitrarily mutes, jacks everything up. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, now I gotta find my ring. There it is. Okay. Ah. So yeah, I think what I have to do if I don't know. I feel like I just have to learn like a techno priest. I have to learn the exact series of steps to get Windows to recognize all audio inputs at the same time because it just won't fucking do it. I really do think it's just trash drivers. I think motherboards have garbage onboard audio and they have equally garbage audio drivers, so they break all the time and they're not recoverable either. They just fuck up. I've had I've had it so a like muting a mic makes another input like listenable. That makes no sense. I put it down to drivers being garbage. That's what I put it. Anyway, we'll get all my stress out with a good Ring Fit activity session here. Absolutely not. What? This is interesting. They're actually pushing back on me. Wait, are they making me turn the difficulty down? Keep it like this. Okay, never mind. Accidentally picked the wrong thing. This mic is not running through the same compression. It's a different mic, so putting it through the same compression wouldn't even make sense. I haven't even heard uh, how this mic sounds. Don't even know. I was going to do all this testing early this morning, but then the Edge Runners thing happened. So. Oh, Faucont, thank you for the resub. Ready to get sweaty? Oh, it sounds great. That's fantastic. Where are they pursuing then? I'm just gonna have to turn it on and off. I have an idea. I'm gonna have to get like a audio extension cable because it has a little dongle. So that way I can easily turn it on and off. Mostly I'm just worried about huffing and puffing into the mic. Gonna have to figure out where the noise gate goes so that I don't sound really pinched off all the time. But you also just don't hear me like gutteraling, crying, muttering obscenities into the mic while I work out. Feels like we're in a fitness class. Excellent. I'm not peppy enough to be a trainer, though. I am not in tune with my body right now. My head is anywhere else. I'm just still miffed at Real Tech. Real Tech, you son of a bitch. I actually have yeah, I have a doohickey coming in that is going to simplify this, actually. It's going to make it so I can hear alerts, and it'll make it so that I can just like pipe in another mic to my audio feed. And that'll all happen outside of Windows, thank God. Right. Looks like there's a side quest. Side quests are either really good warm-ups or just annoying wastes of time. Let's see what we get here. Sun God 88, thank you for the sub. I think oh, that's right. I don't have this. I don't think. Guru gear. Ah. You really do have to go back and like play older levels once you have new abilities to 100% the game, which is interesting, kind of daring, weirdly video gamey. I need to do some bow pull. My back is all effed. That's a pretty good mix. Australia loves me? Aw. Well, I love Australia. I was actually thinking about that last night. There was something I was watching something very Australian, which I can't remember for some reason. I think I was watching maybe I was watching The Protector slash Tom Yum Goong, the Tony Jaa martial arts action epic, and part of that takes place in Australia. And I was like, man, Australia's great. Oh, I also there's an Australian breakfast place near me, and I was reflecting on all the awesome breakfasts and halloumi that I ate when I was in Melbourne. Okay, interesting problem. I can feel the mic sort of like wobbling around on my head a little bit. Game also thinks I'm doing high knees. I don't know why. Odd. Oh. Love how excitable he is. Ah! I was looking at chat. Oh no! I forgot to double my ingredients. That's okay. We all knew it was going to be a rickety run. For what it's worth, Pop Tart, I did not see the horrible wildlife while I was in Australia. But then again, I've only been in the major cities. I guess is to say Sydney and Melbourne. I want to go to Perth. Even when I was in Australia, everybody was dogging on Perth. Now I want to know why. Oh boy. I'm just wiggling around my back a little bit. I got to see a possum, an Australian possum, which is way cuter than an American opossum. Man, somebody's smoking cigarettes outside. I think one of our neighbors took up smoking, which sucks. It sucks a lot. It smells like the outside of a Best Buy. Oh, that's why you're trying to leave your apartment complex? Yeah, it's tough. That's one of those things where like ostensibly somebody ought to have the freedom to do that. But I don't know, in a communal housing situation, I don't know what the solution is. Don't smoke. Go to a bar. Go to a smoke-friendly bar. Ooh, this is good. A lot of stabilization stuff I haven't really used in a long time. You have to go see woodchucks? That sounds awesome. They're so derpy and chunky. Yeah. I do like little loaf rodent guys. Tiny little furry orbs. Guinea pigs, gophers, wombats. Use a damn filter at least. TP tube and a dryer sheet on the end is good enough. Huh. Not a bad tip. Is that like from the school of junior high students who don't want to get caught smoking weed? Yeah, capybaras are great. I got to scratch a capybara's tummy. It was the best. I scratched his side, and then he just sort of rolled over, and I was like, "Oh yeah, get in this tummy." There's a there's sort of like a wildlife rescue that's like an hour and a half south of LA. They have a lot of experiences that are like they make it very clear that it's optional on behalf of the animal. They'll have an animal and they'll like just open the cage, and if the animal feels like coming out and like exploring, then that's great. But if not, they don't like force it. But the capybara was chill. He just waddled right out and was just like poof, just hit the ground. Like, yeah, this animal I understand. They had a lemur, but the lemur wasn't very social, so I got to see him hanging out in his cage. They had a sloth. I got to touch a sloth. But the banner attraction was being able to swim with otters. They put you in this giant pool while the otters go out for their swim. And then the otters are all like swimming around and they're naturally curious, so they'll just like wiggle into your shirt and then swim out real fast. It's so cute. Okay, this is the one that I need, I think. Okay. Ugh. Oh gosh, I can feel it. It's so tight. Ugh. All right. Ooh, my spine popping. Yo. Ah, Magic Man 1330. Thanks for the prime. That feels a bit looser though. I like that. I feel like this in particular, probably pretty good stretch for the gamers. It gets so much. It gets your like glutes and hamstrings. Well, not really hamstrings. Whatever that is back there. Hamstrings on the front. Quadricep. Um, those get pretty tight if you're just sitting all day, I think. And then the back. This might be more of a typically male thing, but if you got your hands together, I feel like having your hands together and holding a controller makes you tend to hunch. Oh, hamstrings are in the back. Yes. Quadriceps are in the front. Yeah, sorry. But yeah. Anyway, gamer stretch. It opens up your back if you do it right. It's really easy to roll the shoulders forward during this pose too, which is why they give you the tip of moving with your shoulder blades. Like thinking about the motion as like there's a band between your shoulder blades, pulling them together, and that's what makes your arms move. Yeah, good stuff. Doing upward dog and cobra pose. Oh yeah, those are really nice. It's like the opposite of how all the weight tends to stand on your body. And it's delightful. Oh no. Power saving kicked in. Another thing I wish I could just like dedicate a key button, like a Windows shortcut, to turning my power saving options between like turn everything off in 10 minutes or leave it on forever. Or maybe like designating active hours in Windows so that between certain hours it turns it off within activity. Anyway, I'm just really annoyed at Windows today, turns out. Well, thank you, cloned homies. Wow. Hey, what's up, David? How would you rate the effectiveness of this game as a workout compared to body weight exercises or swimming? I know those are kind of random, just available to me, and I'm trying to improve my health. It's hard to beat swimming, but swimming is very intense and active. The effectiveness of something can only be measured if you know what your goal is. Um, so if you just want to be generally more healthy, you want to improve your fitness level just in general, be more active, everything you said is a great idea. I think if you're looking to start, if you want to introduce more physical activity into your day, I think then effectiveness might be considered in something that's the most sustainable for you. So something that you enjoy doing and would do often. Like if you just want to increase your basic fitness level, that's kind of it. Find something that's active that you would enjoy and probably wind up doing more often. So in that circumstance, would you stop by the swimming pool at a reliable rate in your day? Or if you're honest with yourself, would you probably not? Would you want to go home and play a video game? Then this might be a little better. I don't know. It just depends what your routine is and what best fits into it. I was actually made a little progress in my academic text on technology last night. It made an interesting point that we rate technology by its effectiveness, but we don't consider like the effectiveness has become abstracted from the ends. Like most of the time when you employ a technique, it's because it's efficient in terms of some logistic factor to accomplishing an end. A better technique in any kind of craft means that you can make a better product for less resources and less time, or any interchange of those, or a better quality product, whatever. But, like phones, whatever, they get faster, they have better cameras, and we consider that better technology, but we've long abandoned the idea that this technology has an end. The end is the progress. That's it. So we're kind of in a cycle that we can't escape from. Crag, son of Horus, thank you for the raid. The fit raid. About to do some bounces. Only a few though, yeah, just one. Thank you. I am actually quite sweaty. This is like the first day that it's only 80 degrees here. Getting a good SoCal sweat going. At least it's not murderously hot. Yeah, Craig, I'm in Los Angeles. And this last 2 weeks have just been horrible because my house doesn't have AC. What's up, Bourbon? Bourbons are best, excuse me. Couldn't do any evening streams. Yeah, I had to put down a few streams. I did one stream where my camera overheated. Straight up overheated. Camera said it's too fucking hot. I'm turning off. So I just did a whole stream getting like I got a little fuzzy. Gotta admit, some heat related fuzz. But you do what you gotta do for gaming. Yeah, that's probably the hottest I've been. I always had AC in Texas was kind of required. Oh, it got up to 110? Oh my god. It wasn't that bad for me. I'm a little closer to the west side. The ocean kept things in like the mid 90s. Is there a way to make the ring fit more firm to press in? I'm sure you could mod it, but no, there's no dial or anything. I don't think you need it. It's not that kind of game. So I'm playing on the highest difficulty, and the number of reps it has you do is just absurd. So there's also a kind of progressive overload aspect to it. What the game registers as 100% compression is not all the way in. So if you want to, you can squeeze it in until your knuckles touch. But that's very difficult, and it tends to shimmy because it's a ring. So to do that and also stabilize it will burn your muscles out. Unless you're a bodybuilder. And if you're a bodybuilder, you're probably not looking at this. Unless you just want something goofy to like enjoy while you're cutting. What's your level cranked up to? 30. And it just makes you do, yeah, okay, you do 30 as well, yeah. It just makes you do exhausting amounts of reps. Especially for exercises like these that are like tempo reps. Wonder if a bodybuilder could break the ring. I think it might have cabling in it. So somebody sent me a teardown of the ring, but all they did was open up this. I would really like somebody to just cut through the ring to see what's in here. Because it feels like it might be a really resistive, like plastic band surrounded by rubber. But one thing that's pretty cool is the rubber hasn't degraded. It hasn't gotten like cracked or shitty or anything like that. Get a ring donation goal. Chop through one on stream. That's not a bad idea. Is there a patent you can look up and save yourself the cutting? Probably. Nintendo's patents are really generic though. They'll so they filed a patent for the Joy-Cons. I want to say like 2 years before the Switch came out. And all it looked like was cubes like interconnecting. So they were filing the patent of like slip lockable interconnected computing devices. That's kind of what it was called. It ended up being the controllers. So they kind of tend to patent the most basic formative technology of what they make. Can you sell me ShamWows? Welcome to Lawrence's Insurance. I dust off an old one. There's not a whole lot else that it rhymes with, does it? Certified Peloton instructor. Went to Peloton U. Oh, you're level 118. Oh my gosh. You're beating me up pretty handily then. I think I don't remember what level I am. I can't remember. It won't let me look. Or I will. Maybe I'll remember between matches. I think I might be 100. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still playing through my first go through. Ugh. Yeah. This game has been a pretty incredible value when I think about it that way. Still remember the first night I brought it home. I did like a mini drinking game, which was disgusting. My idea for the drinking game was you take a shot and then you have to burn it off. So you take a shot and then you do 90 calories of exercise and then you get to take another shot. How would one beat this game? There's a story. There's levels. You progress. There's a point where you beat the last boss. It's very much a video game. Can't imagine a worse torture than working out while intoxicated. It depends on the workout, but it's actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun. If you're not like doing weightlifting, like weightlifting sucks because it requires, I think, a lot of precision and concentration. But if you're doing like interval training, it's pretty fun because it makes it easier to ignore your body's feedback. If you're getting tired or whatever, you're just like fuck it, you just keep going. I think it's pretty fun. I took a thermos with a mimosa in it during a hike, and it was killing me by the end. I mean, yeah, mimosa's not active booze, because that's like sugar. It's like sugary everything. It's orange juice. It's wine. No, you want a nice hydrating White Claw or something like that. I was doing like vodka shots. I feel like that's. I mean, it's going to dehydrate you. But at least a vodka shot, you get it in and it's over, and then you can drink a lot of water. But if you're like sipping on a fucking mimosa, blah, especially if you're hiking, it's gonna get like warm. Catch me in the gym with a blender bottle full of White Russian. Yeah, no milk. No milk. You want something clean, citrusy, but not sweet. Martini with a twist. Vodka martini with a twist. Now that's an active man's liquor. I guess that's getting close to a Bond cocktail, which adds up. He's got to run around a lot. I did think it was a little weird in No Time to Die. At the beginning, Bond was still just like hitting the bottle while he was in a gun shootout. Like it's fun and everything, but this is supposed to be like salty old sad Bond. And they try to make a point in Skyfall of like showing how he's aging. So I was like, that feels like a young Bond thing to do. Not an old, sad, lonely Bond. But whatever. That was a weird movie in general. This is me giving your mom a cervical exam. A little too off color. They're gonna take away my Peloton certificate for that one. We feel that you don't accurately reflect Peloton's values? God, when it misses one and it stings so bad. Stop it. Oh. Okay. Let's take a load off. We've been working real hard. Yeah, Pelotons are pretty whack. Pop-Tart. They just find a way to sell exercise bikes to the Apple crowd. But, you know, the like features and stuff they offer work for people. So if it works, whatever. Oh, never mind. I'm level 164. Ah! Oh my. Give me a minute. How are we doing with your fitness goals? Could be better. I wanted to be more ahead of where I'm at right now. I wanted to get to like 190 by the end of 2022. It's still possible, but unlikely. I'll probably end up around 200, maybe 205, which is not bad. That's still pretty good for the year. So I set a pretty aggressive. Thing is, I need to spend like 2 years losing weight, because I've just been overweight most of my life. So I'm getting there, you know. Actual progress. It's nice. It comes in spurts, though. My relationship with food is very volatile. Ugh. Look. Just an indication how hot it is. Oh, I need to point my fan more directly towards me too. And do that. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, Pop-Tart. The people also really make fun of the depiction of Peloton rooms inside the commercials. Like everybody's just got a corner of their Manhattan skyline apartment for one exercise bike. Oh, you're down 33 from last January? That's awesome, Action Man. That's a lot of work. Yeah, I'm down about 20 pounds from the beginning of 2022. So, you know, if I'd stuck to the math every single day, I'd probably be where my goals are, but life's messy, you know? Hey, look at that calorie burn. Nice. Just keep grinding. Yep. The trick is always, I think, like getting better and better at carving calories out of my diet and then getting older and older. So the deficit that I managed to create just gets eaten up by age. Dripping right now. All drippy. 20 pounds, like 2.5 babies worth of fat. That's still huge. Only at 69 calories. Nice. I feel like I could keep going. I just got to get some water. Also, I spent so long setting up my mic. I feel like I got to get my juice out of it. Recently went thrifting and found an old Japanese Sonic shirt from June 91. That's awesome. You post a picture of it. You make a banana smoothie and a papaya smoothie. All right. Oops. Oh, soda. Smoothie. Banana. Ah. Oop. Hey, Seth. Awesome to see others playing this game. I don't know anyone else who really got into it. It's my main source of consistent exercise, and I absolutely love it. Me too. I think so the good news is that it actually sold really well. But yeah, it doesn't get a lot of traction on Twitch. Doesn't get talked about much in games media. It is a real silent success though. I think wasn't there a game in the new Wii Sports that used the leg strap? I'm kind of surprised they didn't do anything else with the ring. There's a lot of rings floating around out there. Oh boy. Slug bah. Ah, some folks have a hard time getting to sleep if they eat a big meal right before going to bed, so they may not feel rested. Eating or drinking, in this case, before bed might result in poor sleep or keep you awake. Look at that. Health tips. 8 minutes, 40 calories. That's not bad. It'll top me off a little over 100. Oh, feel my back. There's some shit. There's some muscle in my back that just hates it. Hates being worked. Refuses. Every time I try to flex it, it just gets really annoyed and inflamed. I think I have a tear in a muscle back there or something. I don't really know what to do about that. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh! Okay. Thought that was the wrong smoothie for a second. Oh, look at this big boy. Excuse me. Jumping around, man. It can shake stuff out of you. Yeah, I can't just blast guttural exercise burps directly into the mic now. Loof, I actually think it's from the motorcycle accident I was in. I think the doctor said something about a torn muscle there, but they didn't really walk me through it. That hospital was also. Everybody there was just kind of going through it. When's leg day? I guess it's always leg day. And you do a lot of running and hopping in this game? Yeah, weight gain takes time like weight loss. Sure does. Everything involving the body happens on a dilated time scale. Oh, that's okay, Loof. No worries. I did it to myself by getting on a motorcycle. Actually, technically, the motherfucker that cut me off did it to me, but they drove off and I got to keep living life, so whatever. I could have been in a car. Actually, no, I couldn't have. Couldn't afford a car at the time. Because Rooster Teeth wouldn't fucking pay any money. But that's life, you know? Ugh. Ah. Don't do anything you feel pain in? Yeah, it's not really pain. It's not like a searing, tearing pain. It's like the muscle will work fine, and then it just gets annoyed. Like 4 or 5 minutes later, I can feel it get aggravated, and then I can feel it start to tighten up, like it's trying to protect something. I can kind of reach back there and even squish the muscle that's trying to like. What's weird is it's the muscles around it that tighten up. It feels like. So I kind of have this two-step process where if I do a workout where I work my upper back, then usually after I'll use a racket ball, put a racket ball between my back and the wall, and just sort of roll it around to find those knots and just sort of tenderize them out. It helps my body recover and helps me maintain better posture. Man, I gotta start taking micro breaks. Just now thinking about it. This workout, if the calories the game reports are correct, and they probably are, will end up being the like top half of the bagel sandwich that I ate. Just the top half. I could have just not eaten the top half of the bagel, and that would be it. Now, granted, there's all the residual health benefits of actually working out, but Jesus. How heavy is that ring? I mean, weight-wise, not heavy at all. Like I can hold it with 2 fingers. But it's very resistive, especially when you do like 35 reps. The bagel good? Bagel is good. It was a very good bagel. It was a sprouted bagel. Ah, I'm out of water. I'll finish up this set because we just entered. Then Devastin activated. Entered bullet time. Oh. Oh. Ooh. It was an important level. I don't think I can buy anything with 2 skill points, though. Nah. I don't know what to get now. I don't know what to go towards. All I can figure is moving towards the question mark abilities since they're so alluring and so mysterious. Oops. If humans lived longer, I'd prioritize health a lot more. But even healthy 80-year-olds depress me, so fuck it, I'm getting pizza for dinner? I guess. I think there's a lot to be said for the quality of life you get in return for a healthy lifestyle. Uh, don't allow me to, I mean, this might be a little too psychoanalysis-y. I have to get water, but it might be a little too deep in psychoanalysis, but from the sounds of it, exercise makes you think about your mortality, which is actually a good thing. Because you don't want to get in a situation where like you're forced to confront your mortality in a way that you're not ready for. I feel like that's a little more destructive than, or a little more traumatizing, I should say, than being more aware and at peace with your body and its gradual deterioration. Drink some water. My mic might cut out here. Ah, do you really like exercising? I just hate dieting. I understand that. That was like, I want to say that's me until like age 35. Because yeah, I loved being active, and I loved eating and drinking and all of it. You're allowed to get away with that stuff for a while. It's just like once overconsumption makes it so you live in chronic pain or chronic discomfort, that's when diet suddenly becomes the better trade-off. If eating a pizza gives you 3 days of heartburn, your body will find a way to like you'll just start associating that. If you don't feel like absolute shit like after you eat fish, suddenly you'll just want to eat fish, especially if eating pizza like puts you in the restroom for 2 days. I'm being hyperbolic, but you know. Please take it from me, someone who has a major disability. If you feel anything wrong with your body health-wise, please take care of it as quickly as you can. Even if it's a minor symptom, I assure you it can always get worse. The more you linger on it, the worse, the more expensive it can get. Please take care of yourselves. Very well said, Pop-Tart. I agree completely. No, you can't take away somebody's prerogative to ignore something. You know, that's kind of everybody's right, I guess. But too many practical real-world examples of people ignoring stuff and then it costs more money, gets past the point of being an easy fix. Does this actually help lose weight? Or is it mostly gimmicky? Just started watching, so sorry if it's been asked. It will, if you play it, it will make you more active. But it won't do it for you. Excuse me. And also weight loss rarely, almost never happens with activity alone. If you want to lose weight, you're going to have to consider diet. But this is a good way to kickstart a more healthy level of activity. And then the game also, the game does acknowledge nutrition. So it talks about that sort of thing. So just in virtue of playing it, you might think a little bit more about what you eat. But yeah, the focus of the game is more on just general health and wellness, not specifically on weight loss. But it can definitely be part of a weight loss goal. But yeah, that would just involve taking a look at diet nutrition as well. I like this a lot because it just is all shoulder mobility, which I really need a lot of work with. That's right, come on, it's Sam. I got my Peloton mic. I got my Beachbody mic, my Shaun T mic. Ah! Is this high knees? No? Okay. Ah! Does it mean jerking off your dad? Ugh. Why is that so exhausting? God. Oh, give me a minute. Ugh. The only RPG that makes you kind of upset, you get an extra turn. Yeah. I mean, I did buy those abilities as like follow-up abilities that have a chance to activate. Ah. I can just feel that. I can feel that wiener muscle going a little tight in my back. It's been a while since I've done these exercises, so honestly, I just think a lot of the stabilization muscles that take the load off of the aggravated muscle are just weak and not firing. With my back, I have to do a lot of like manually flexing individual muscles because my posture has been so bad. Some muscles just stopped doing anything. No! Ah, shit. As long as defense doesn't go up. Fuck! Ah! I was hoping I could get that mata ray in the first turn. Alright, well. These are easy. I like core exercises. I feel like I have a really strong core. It's just covered up with Play-Doh. Not for long, though. I'm gonna have that, like, fucking Russian MMA fighter trunk. Just a cylinder of a man. There's actually no way I'm that stacked, by the way. I'm just saying. I feel like that's where my physique just naturally trends. There's barrel. Human cube. Play this game a lot until I got a very energetic puppy to walk and Beat Saber. Wonder how much these exercises will kill me now. That's always fun to like cycle back to something. If I could pick one game to turn into a roguelike, it would be this. A Ring Fit randomizer would be really interesting because the physical ramifications of it are unlike any other game. Yeah, like what if you start the game and the only good attack you get is like squats? So you just have to squat for the first hour? Oh. The game is kind of a Pokemon game at its core. Sort of. I guess it doesn't have the collectionism aspect. But the type matching of the moves and the enemies? Ah, crap! No! Oh well. Huh. I feel like it would just be too tempting then to just keep restarting until you get like a really easy exercise. Ah, that wasn't bad. Nice and smooth. All right. All right. Get our top fitness tip, do our little stretching cool down. And it says 20 minutes, but I've been going for like an hour. I guess I take a lot of breaks. Doing like a full ring fit workout all the way through. That'd be like doing an interval workout without it taking any of the breaks. It's like doing it at the pacing the game presents you with all the exercises. Yeah, it literally only times when you're moving. Yeah, it's really interesting how it does it that way. I guess that way you form a more realistic correlation between the time spent moving and the number of calories you burn. I think that's the right move. Otherwise, I think people would be really disheartened if it said you worked out for an hour and burned 100 calories. But I guess by that logic, if you did a solid hour of workout, it would be 300, like maybe 350 calories. That seems low. That seems low for what amounts to like a constant motion interval workout. But I think a lot of exercise equipment definitely overestimate calories burned. I feel bad for people that trust it. That like you're on an elliptical for 30 minutes and burn 300 calories, and people think they can eat it all back. I like that one. I don't get how this person, it's like fully flat with a stretch. Is that a normal thing to be able to do? To just 90 degrees to the side like that? Ah, shit. Ugh. Good job. Let's get that tip of the day. What's so great about whole grains? Why fiber and other nutrients? Whole grains as opposed to refried grains? Refined grains are seeds that are eaten with all the parts of the seed, including the bran, the germ, and the endosperm. Sorry, I had a burp fighting its way out. There's no mute switch on this thing. Despite their name, whole grains also include grains that are ground into flour, as long as they are ground with all the parts of the seed. Refined grains have had the germ and bran removed, which also removes much of the fiber content and other nutrients like B vitamins, iron, folate, selenium, potassium, and magnesium. But yeah, you heard it here first, folks. Eat whole grain. Get a mouthful of endosperm. Got nutrients. And the fiber. God, all gummed up. And the fiber makes it digest slower, so you stay full longer. Okay, workout done. Let's move on to Fallout New Vegas. That's what I got coming up next. It's modded. There may be some bouncing natural action. So I'll see you soon.